Hi, I'm Kathy, and I'm so glad you're here. Simple Clean Living began for me back in August of 2011. At the time, I was feeling disconnected from my body and from my health, and I knew something needed to change. I started by stepping away from highly processed foods and slowly moving towards whole, nourishing foods instead. Nothing extreme, just small, intentional shifts that felt more supportive and sustainable. What I didn't realize then was that this was the beginning of a much bigger journey. Over the years, my focus expanded beyond food. I began to understand that I'm highly sensitive, and later in life, I received diagnoses of ADHD and autism. Suddenly, so many things made sense. The overwhelm, the burnout, the feeling that the world was just too loud, too fast, and too much. I learned that the way I had been living wasn't wrong, but it also wasn't kind to my nervous system. Simple Clean Living became about more than what I was eating. It became about how I was living. Slowing down, reducing noise, both literal and emotional, letting go of what overstimulates me and choosing what helps me feel safe, regulated, and at ease in my own body. For me, living simply isn't about perfection or rigid rules. It's about creating a life that feels gentle and supportive. One where my home, my routines, my food, and my choices work with my sensitive neurodivergent nervous system instead of against it. This space is for anyone who feels overwhelmed by the pace of modern life, who craves simplicity, softness, and a little more breathing room. Whether you're sensitive, neurodivergent, or just tired of hustling through life, you're welcome here. Simple Clean Living is an invitation to slow down, to listen to your body, and to build a life that feels calmer, cleaner, and more aligned, one small step at a time. Thank you for being here. I'm really glad you found your way.